Hello there people of YouTube, my name is Katie and you're watching my channel Super Console, where today I'm going to be talking about one of my favourite Zelda games of all time, Zelda Twilight Princess, and its beautiful, glorious music. I'm here recounting through some of my favourite songs from the game and basically just getting a little bit excited about the HD remaster coming out soon. When we think of music from Twilight Princess, we often think of But with the upcoming release of Twilight Princess HD on Wii U on the 4th of March, I thought it was about time we had a look back over some of the best tracks to come out of the 2006 release and celebrate just how amazing the music in Zelda games really is. Quite a few years ago now, I went to see the Zelda Symphony in concert and oh my word, it was so amazing. Music from Zelda has always been very powerful and emotional to me, I guess. It reminds me a lot of the good old days of playing games and not caring the world, but Zelda music in particular is just like another level. I have no shame in saying that I simultaneously laughed and cried while listening to the Wind Waker medley that they played, the orchestral version. It was just fantastic. And I think on that note, let's just start talking about Twilight music. Twilight music, Twilight Princess music. That's the one. Some of you may argue the Ocarina of Time version of Kakariko Village theme is the best and most nostalgic to you as a Zelda fan, and yeah, I agree, there was something special about running around and being attacked by that flock of cuckoos while the theme was serenely playing on, but there's something so beautiful and calming about the Twilight Princess version. It sort of reminds me of a wistful western theme, with my Link striding around town in his big old iron boots, using Ilia's charm to call on over Epona before going to destroy some bokoblin bandits. But most importantly, it reminds me of the hilariously cute, or even kind of terrifying baby Mallow. This is a baby who owns the Mallow Mart in Kakariko Village, selling weapons and other stuff. How old even are you, weird baby? Speaking of the Mallow Mart, oh my word, get your whistles ready for this tune. It was a tough call between the Autumn Village and Faron Woods theme, and although Faron Woods beautifully illustrates the intrigue yet slightly sinister undertones of Link's first venture away from his hometown and into the unknown, whenever I hear the Autumn Village theme, I always remember how fantastic the opening segments of Twilight Princess is. It really sets the scene for the whole game and made me completely believe in the world and the characters around Link. I spent my first hour or so of the game climbing trees, blowing on grass like a cowboy, learning the art of a falconer, moving boulders, chasing kitties, and fishing. Lots and lots of fishing. If you thought the Kakariko Village theme had been put for a Wild West filter in Twilight Princess, then you haven't heard nothing yet. The hidden village theme in Twilight Princess is full of western vibes and makes me want to reach for my dual pistols and have a shootout in the nearest watering hole. The village was actually once home to the Sheikah tribe, or so says the old-timer Impas who still lives there. The cutscene where you first walk in is perfect as Link struts about into the desolate village, scans the area, bubblins all around. After you've taken out all the bubblins of your bow and arrow, you get a really awkward cutscene with Ilia. And I mean, what? Why? Midna's Lament is one of the most emotional songs in all of Zelda history, and although this game is 10 years old now, I'm not going to go ahead and spoil the reason why, because hey, a lot of you may not have played it yet and are really looking forward to the HD release. But all I will say is that the scene in which the song is played is made so much more powerful by the beautiful yet deeply sad sounds of those piano scales, and in that moment where the violins kick into this amazing crescendo, oh my word, you can basically hear the instruments screaming, "Hurry up, Link!" Be prepared, guys. Before we move on to the last one, it has to be said there is no other song that gives me the creeps so much in Twilight Princess than the Okoko theme. It kind of generally reminds me just how damn terrifying the Okokos are in general. I mean, look at the face. Let's zoom. Look at the face. Right, okay, let's move on. When I think of some of the most impactful tracks in Zelda history, Hyrule Fields always springs to mind. Playing Ocarina of Time and seeing the wide expanse ahead of you for the first time was powerful stuff. But let's face it, Twilight Princess's rendition of Hyrule Fields is by far the most epic. Okay, aside from the Hyrule Warriors rock version. Galloping across the open stretch of green Hyrule Fields on the back of Epona for the very first time is such a memorable moment in any Zelda game. But the Twilight Princess version of the song just makes the whole proceedings that much more glorious. It's going to look even more glorious in HD if first impressions are anything to go by. And there you have it, there's some of my favourite musical moments from Zelda Twilight Princess. Hopefully if you haven't played the game before, this will make you a little bit excited for the HD remake, which is going to be great. I know some people have dividing opinions on how it looks. Some people think it looks still a little bit like garbage for a HD version of a game, and other people are really looking forward to it and think it looks awesome. Personally, I'm in the latter boat. I think it looks incredible. I appreciate that maybe the textures and stuff don't exactly weigh up to how games of this current gen look, but let's face it, the game came out in 2006, and without completely overhauling it, no, it isn't going to look as damn fine as, I don't know, a pretty game. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this in some way. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and see you next time. Bye!